Snow White. Fluey, coffee, nervy, dozy, achy, itchy and sniffly. Sitting having breakfast with Snow White. Breakfast's finished. Now they're all going off to work, except Sniffly. Who's going to the chemist? He's got a cold and he doesn't want to spread his germs to all his friends at work. Whilst they're out, Snow White eats an apple. But she forgot. She's allergic to them. They make her feel very ill. Luckily for Snow White, Sniffly's come home for a rest. He's got some medicine to make him feel better. Sniffly sees that Snow White is sick. So he calls an ambulance. Don't forget though, you should only ever dial 999 when you think someone is very ill. Thanks to Sniffly's quick thinking, the paramedics were able to look after Snow White and make her feel better.
Sleeping Beauty. The handsome prince is on his way to bravely rescue Sleeping Beauty from the tower. The prince finds Sleeping Beauty. She is saved. The handsome prince is totally exhausted after rescuing Sleeping Beauty. This has caused him to have a seizure. Luckily for him, Sleeping Beauty has woken up from her long sleep. Seeing the handsome prince is sick, she acts quickly, remembering to dial 111. The handsome prince has had seizures before but feels much better now, which means Sleeping Beauty won't have to dial 999. The person from NHS 111 said, if the seizures had continued, Sleeping Beauty would have had to call for an ambulance. But Sleeping Beauty kept calm and did the right thing.
Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So a super smart thinking man phoned 999 and they sent an ambulance in super quick time.
Hansel and Gretel are having a walk in the woods. They hear something. It sounds like someone has had an accident and hurt themselves. The witch has been baking. She accidentally touched the hot tray and has burned her hands. Hansel and Gretel see the witch has burned her hands. If the burns aren't bad, you can treat them at home by running them under cold water. If the burns are really bad, you must call emergency services. Hansel and Gretel have called 999 and now the witch is being cared for by our paramedics.